pharmacist Kevin Hope, and welcome to 5 Minutes with a Pharmacist. Today I'm here with Octavia DeYoung, and Octavia is a pharmacist at the University of Arkansas, and she works in the health sciences division there, working with developing and maintaining their formularies. But Octavia, we were talking a little bit before today's session, and you have a very interesting history. Octavia came to this country, folks, by herself at 15 years old. And so if you can imagine coming into the United States, not speaking the language at 15 years old and having to learn English, uh, work with getting citizenship, et cetera, all of those pieces. And then between the age of 15 and you can't be very old now, she just graduated in 2019 from the University of Arkansas. An amazing story. So if you will, Octavia, just kind of walk us through what that was like and what some of the challenges were like for you.
So I came to the United States to my home, Arkansas. Right now, this was this when I found out, and that was my first year of high school over there. The system is a little different in Poland, but I came. I've always wanted to do some kind of cultural exchange, and when I found out through my school that I got picked for it, I was really thrilled. I didn't know much of an English because our school really focused more on German or Russian, but the little English that I had from the old Great British English from the little lectures that we were learning, I was excited to use that and come on an adventure. So I was an exchange student in a very small town, Magnet Cove in Arkansas, and the culture change there was it was a little bit of culture shock, but the difference in a community, feeling so welcome, feeling that I really belong here. I knew that pharmacists were respected here, so that was an easy choice to make. It was very much supported by all my professors in my undergraduate degree, which I very much adore, and they've helped me so much. During pharmacy school, I've met a wonderful mentor who is right now my employer, and I got to do a couple of really neat experiences. One of them was a rotation at Center for Disease Control at the National Center of Emerging and Zoonotic Disease. And that kind of preluded to what I've done in the spring with emergency operations here, since at Center of Disease Control has a very well-established emergency operations center. We've kind of replicated that pretty well here in state of Arkansas, and I've helped out with emergency response to COVID-19. Right now, a big work that we do is vaccines. Arkansas community pharmacies are very involved in this endeavor. They're purchasing the refrigerators that are required for the vaccine storages. We want to make sure that everybody's ready to be certified for immunizations. So this is a big push. This is very much a concerted effort by a lot of people, and it's really amazing to be a part of it and part of this community that's really working together to get this virus under control. One of my favorite things was definitely at the Christian Free Clinic. That work is so important because a lot of those patients don't speak good English, or they have a lot of barriers to really obtaining a good healthcare. So I feel like helping them has been really rewarding, and volunteering for those efforts is always my favorite thing. Sometimes we get off at 10 in the evening or later, but I always want to come back and do that again.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for taking a time to give us a little bit of insight about your journey from Poland at the age of 15 to where you are today at the University of Arkansas.